What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I forgot to check my settings. I should have checked that before. Okay, I think it's coming through the microphone. Hello, 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 hello. Is it me you're looking for? All right, let's play the intro and then we'll get on with the show. I know y'all don't want to hear me talking. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 bringing you another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. I think I said that twice. All right, anyway, what's up, everybody? What's up, Casey? How you doing? Shout out to my big bro, Casey. Shout out to Dazzle. What's up, Dazzle? You was going to sleep, but what's up, Juan? Shout out to Demetria. Demetria was the first one here. Nice to see you. Beauty for Ashes. Jackie. Yolanda. What's up, Jay? What's up, Ronnie? What's up? Okay, I think I said what's up. Oh, Gaslit. Okay, what's up, Gaslit? Okay, I have a video premiering in a little bit, you guys. So I just want to make sure that I got that set up and everything. But I wanted to go ahead and address this situation with Sharrell. And the reason being is because, after the 31st, I was supposed to not be petty anymore and drag people. And I don't feel like I was dragging anybody, right? But I do feel that it was like that moment where I got to say, ha 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 ha, look at you. But now, after yesterday was my day to be petty. Today is my day to be all like, okay, I get it, I understand it, and it clicked for me. What's up, Love Jones? What's up, Princess? What's up, Paris? What's up, Megan? Somebody commented the other day, they were like, oh, I had to stop watching you because you always giving people hellos and intro and all this. Shut up and just enjoy the damn show. Skip ahead if y'all catching the replay, skip ahead 5 minutes and then you'll see the content. Damn it. The hell is wrong with y'all? What's up, Mimi? All right. So as you guys know, Denat has been on this rampage, basically throwing all these YouTubers under the bus and how we all suck. Everybody's jealous of him. We try to brigade his platform, and we don't want to see him be successful, and he's gonna surpass all of us. Y'all heard his speeches before, right? So more recently, he had been throwing shots at Sharrell and Perry. He's basically blaming them for his channel getting struck, his main platform getting struck. He's on a backup channel now, but his main platform got struck. Now, like I said the other day, and Sharrell kind of mirrored the same thing that I said, you know the name of the person that struck you. And he already admitted that it was a community guideline strike. When you get a community guideline strike, it does not tell you who it is. Because the community guideline strike is just literally somebody reporting and flagging your video. You don't know who it is. You have no clue who the person is when it's a community guideline. It just basically says like you were caught bullying or nudity, whatever the guideline that you broke. That's what it tells you, but it doesn't tell you like this person did it. So it could be anybody, but he's blaming Storm. Now, here's the thing. I feel like Storm would have said like, yeah, it was me if it was him. I don't feel that Storm actually did anything. I think more or less the reason why he took down his videos was because he's all like, okay, this guy is tripping. He's going to be trying to play that strike game. So let me just take down my shit. A lot of people do that. Like they be like, okay, this person's mad at me. That's why I don't really like playing people's content and stuff like that. And even right now, I'm going to play the audio of Sharrell's. Oh, shut up. Y'all know I got to find a go around. I'm going to play the audio of her video because I know we are not on good terms. I know typically Sharrell doesn't do the striking game, but because it's me, I don't know. If you see my channel gone tomorrow, you know what happened. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't think no, I did kind of go in a little bit. So yeah, but I mean shit, it is what it is, damn it. You know, it wasn't him shaking it. Right, Love Jones. I don't believe it was him. You know, I don't believe it was Storm at all. Like I exposed it to you guys. Basically, his thing is I'm going to put the larger content creators in the title and blame it on him. Honestly, the people who were probably flagging and reporting his videos are all his former disciples that used to follow him and give him money. All the people pissed off at him are probably the ones who flagged him. Like I said, I don't even do that really to him. The only times that I have is when he posted my phone number, family stuff. Like that's the only time that I had to do that. Other than that, when he's just talking shit about me, I mean, he did it. He even did a video about me today. I don't care. Whatever his words that he has to say, I don't give a damn. He's the one walking around with powder residue on his nose. Why do I care about somebody like that? I don't. So anyway, like I was saying, I think it's a thing where he wants to put the bigger names of the individuals in the title so he can have a clickbait moment. But really, it's the people that don't like him as far as the people who had a falling out with him. Because you got to remember, he's in that whole Chris, what's her name? The one with the one tooth, Krishan Rock sector. He's in all that stuff. So he's made so many enemies, he doesn't know who it was. Let's just put that out there, right? So let me go ahead and start this real quick, and then we'll stop and pause, fair use, all that stuff. Y'all ready?
I didn't even get mad when Perry told me. I was like, I started laughing because it's kind of a little bit silly. But here's the problem. This is what Donat is really mad at, okay? He's mad at me. No, I'm doing it. He's mad at me because he has a problem with Storm Monroe. And he wanted basically me to pick a side. Well, first of all, I don't think you want me to do that. I have nothing to do with you and Storm Monroe. Now,
She said, I don't think you want me to do that. And this has a point. This is going to circle back to me. Don't worry. This is going to circle back to how I feel now, because now I'm looking at it through a mature lens. It's actually going to be a positive video, believe it or not, you guys. I might throw a couple of jokes in there, but it's going to be a positive video. I promise.
Friends with Conscious TV for a long time. You know, I talk to a lot of people on the internet, but there's only a selective few that I truly, truly like. And I like Conscious TV. I don't care what you say about them. Talk to them offline all the time. True friend. I really, really like Larry Reed. Don't care what you think about him. That's between you and him. I like him. And I have a reason for liking him. He's never, ever, 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 ever been anything but a gentleman to me. He's just really sweet, really sweet. Like I said, he reminds me of.
And please hit the like button, by the way.
My husband. Love Larry Reed. And another person that I'm really, really fond of on the internet is Storm Monroe. Is that you, Larry? Oh my God. I didn't know you, Larry. I love you, Larry. I will never, ever, ever peep a bad word about Larry Reed. It's just no, why? I like him that much. I will never, ever, ever say anything bad about Larry. I will never, ever say anything bad about Storm Monroe. I get to pick who I like and who I'm loyal to. I'm loyal to that group, very loyal to that group. So, you know,
I wish I had a little bit of loyalty, but I digress. We'll get into that. Don't worry. We'll talk about that.
Yes, did not had a problem with that. Asked me to pick a side, and I did. I'm rolling with Storm Monroe. I asked you not to put me in that position. I think it's an immature position to put me in because
I'm trying to be
I left that between you and him.
Laugh.
But if you're crazy enough to put me in the middle and tell me to pick a side, yeah, bounce. Love that group. Love Larry Reed. Love Conscious TV. That's just my boy. Okay, I love him, love him, love him. And Storm Monroe. Somebody else put me in that position with Storm Monroe. Do you guys remember, like, it was a couple of years ago, Jaguar Wright wanted me to go on a campaign against Storm Monroe, and we can really take him down. And I had to tell her, bounce.
That does sound like something Jag would do, but I don't think that was the reason for the falling out or whatever.
Certain people I'm not going to go after, especially for no reason. I feel that Donat is his trauma from childhood. I think he doesn't trust anybody. I told him when I first met him, stop making bloggers your enemies. No good comes out of that. None. What do you get out of it?
They might have wanted to take their own advice. But I will say this. A lot of his issues have stuff to do with his own family. Oh, let me share this. So when he thought that he was able to speak with my auntie and stuff like that, his thing was like, oh, I think I might have found someone who has a worse childhood or worse trauma than me. So I'm going to exploit that. But all the things about AT2 hates black women, he hates his mama, he hates his sister, he hates this, he hates that. Foster child. They both said that. I don't know where that came from, where I was a foster child, but all right. All that stuff, that's what he lived through. And so his thing was, oh, now that I talked to the auntie, oh, I may have. So basically, what I'm getting at is that he bend the truth to try to fit his own narrative of me, which was actually his story. Because, like I said, I hadn't spoken with my auntie in like 20 some years. So about the time like this even all went down, I was all like, well, she doesn't even know me like that. We only known each other within the last couple of years. So what are you talking about? Like my childhood and stuff? Like you don't know anything about that.
He had, and I told him, stop talking about Storm Monroe. Stop. He's just not a person you want to make an enemy. First of all, Storm Monroe is the sweetest person on the internet, unless you give him a reason not to. Then he's going to come after you. So he said that Storm struck his channel. What did you think was going to happen? You kept picking on him. You don't know him. He's done nothing to you. And now you just want to, and you want me to get in that? Storm Monroe has never said one bad thing about me. Not one. Storm Monroe has never done anything bad to me. If I ask him to come on my show, he comes on my show. Everything I want, he's never done anything bad. So that's just dumb. People that ride with you, you return the favor. So he's mad because he said I didn't defend him. He knows I didn't strike his channel. You get a little notice of who did it. If Storm did it, he should have. He's probably tired of your shit. You cannot.
And it's funny that she mentions like he wanted her to like basically have his back and talk about people, because he also tried to do that with me. Like there's a couple of people, I'm not going to say names, but there's a couple of you like, oh yeah, this person and that person. Yeah, you like them. And I was like, yeah, they cool. Like, not that I was friends with them, but I was like, I have no issue or no beef with them, but he'll do shit like that. So yeah, that's very parallel to what I went through too as well. So she's right on that. I know she's telling the truth.
So this takes years to build. Working on a YouTube channel takes years. I've been on 7 years. I don't know how long Storm and Conscious and Larry have been on. It takes years to build. It takes one scandal to undo all of that. So you can't go around picking on people, using people's names in your titles because you feel that they don't give you enough attention. He was mad. He said, Storm Monroe never asked me to be on the show. He doesn't owe you nothing. He doesn't know you, sir. It's sad. He's not had a very bad childhood, doesn't trust people, and he doesn't know the meaning of friendship. And that's sad. I definitely know the meaning of friendship. One of the first rules in friendship is loyalty. He says bad things about Larry Reed. I said, I'm not going there with you. I'm not. I don't care what you think about him. I don't even think you know him, but I don't care. My relationship with Larry Reed is between me and Larry Reed. There's nothing to do with anyone else. So I thought I was being mature, saying, listen, I'm not getting in that. Then you're going to go whining on your channel talking about,
now, this is the thing is, when, we had a falling out, he felt like that was an opening for him to get in there and then be all like, yeah, okay, we're going to go after AT2 and then we're going to go after this person, that person, this person. They're kind of like, whoa, what? No, we don't have an issue with these people. We just needed you to, do your thing with AT2, go after him. Like, we ain't trying to go after everybody. So basically what I'm saying is that they said the president's like, okay, yeah, we gonna team up and we gonna do this and that. No. You were only used for the time period that they needed you. They didn't need you to go after other people. It literally was just me. Like that's it. It was nothing less, nothing more. That was it. Like they didn't need you. Like they don't have a problem with these other people. It was literally just me. Like that's when you were mostly on their channel when around the time that I was beefing with them. Other than that, what else were you good for? Jaguar's not relevant, so they don't need you for that either. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. I'm just telling the truth.
It doesn't support me. What do you want me to do? Jump in it and start arguing with Storm and Conscious? Like y'all better like Dana and bring him on your channel. If not, we're done. What? I'm a full-on grandmother. I think you forgot. Full-on grandmother, and I really just don't have time for that. So I'm not mad. It's just the way that it is. Not mad at all. Feel bad. One day you'll understand the meaning of business. Never smart move to corner yourself, back yourself into a wall where everybody around you hates you. That's not smart business.
Hey, see, I'm not putting that comment up.
Larry says, I don't know him, never met him. Hope he lets that go. He just gets mad at people who he this is what he explained to me, whose channel he wants to go on. And he was like, they're not helping me. They don't know you. It's crazy. So I really, it's time for us to move forward.
Thank you, Melissa, for that.
You asked me to pick. I just made a choice. You heard that Storm is coming the last week. Me and Conscious are planning or talking about coming down the last week. We will not be speaking to you. Mind your own business, and we're going to mind ours. That is so crazy.
Okay, I can stop it right there. Okay, that's basically the end. But yeah. So again, his thing is, okay, I'm going to start issues with all these people, and then I'll be able to make up with them. The whole make up to break up thing. Not everybody is cool with that. Like you can't slander me, and especially the shit that he be saying. That's not like ha 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 ha. You're just kidding. Like these are allegations, slanderous. They're the stuff that he says about people, it's not okay. And he thinks that everything is just a game. No, it's not a game. And this is what happens when you think that you're going to be able to play in people's face. Like everybody's looking at you now like, yeah, he's not trusted anywhere. And he knew when he would have a falling out with Sharrell and Perry, because we all seen it coming, right? We all knew when the falling out happens, it was going to because their relationship wasn't based off of anything. It was literally, let me say this. This is where the maturity part comes in. I have a feeling if I had answered that phone that day and had spoke to Perry, I have a feeling that Dana would not still be in the picture. Because let's take it back. The reason why this all happened was because I did not answer the phone. If I had answered the phone and actually spoke with them, maybe things would have turned out differently. So this is where AT2, see, I told you it was going to be positive, where I take accountability for myself. Because I could have answered the phone. Now, do I regret not answering the phone? No. Because now after everything and the shit they was, nah, hell nah. No. I don't regret shit no more. But I know that possibly things could have turned out differently. And that's where I can take accountability for myself and be like, you know what? Yeah, if I would have had a conversation, it would have been better. It's just that the optics for me, like after everything that I have been through this person, and the thing is that they knew everything about him. They knew. They chose to ignore it because, like I said, what a lot of people do is do that. Oh, if you just keep him at bay and, just kind of play cool with him, he won't go crazy. That never works. He's crazy. He's just crazy. There's no trying to be cool with him just so that he doesn't go off on me. No, it's nothing. It will never. Yeah, like That shit doesn't work. It does not work with him. It doesn't work. And so I've seen that because I've been through it at least three different times with him. And every time y'all got mad at me, didn't y'all? Y'all be all like, AT2, how could you? Why are you cool with him again? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, you guys, you know, he apologized. He said he just... Now I know why y'all think we were in a relationship and shit. Because now, why the hell would you ever think he changed it? You know what I mean? You like, yeah, I really thought like, oh, he changed you guys. He's a different person. But it was, and here's the thing too, because it was also the auntie component. And like I said, I spoke to my auntie and stuff like that. We're fine. But it was that auntie component and the whole family thing. And so it was embarrassing to me. Like I was all like, I can't believe he got my auntie online. I was all like, wow. So it was really embarrassing for me. And so I thought what I could do is be cool with him. He'll drop everything. He'll leave my auntie alone. He'll leave my family alone, right? And I thought everything would be cool. Well, it blew up in my face. And no, it wasn't. The person who I should have been trying to make it right with was my auntie. And now that I have made the steps to rectify that situation, yeah, I don't need to be his friend at all. For what? Why? Why would I want to be his friend? There's no benefit. There's no reason. You took it way too far. So that's how I honestly feel. Like, yeah, you took it way too far. He could say, oh, yeah, I used AT2 and all this other. Okay, have that. You won. Okay. Listen, if he thinks he, quote unquote, won, okay, be my guest. If that makes him feel good to say that he won something, okay, cool. You know, I remember when I made, right? Oh, you made him cry. Listen, it's easy to make that fool cry. And listen, this ain't even a live where I'm trying to go in and like really tear him apart. This is just me reflecting on everything. Like, I could have answered that phone and probably had a conversation, and a lot of this stuff wouldn't have happened. But I'm honestly glad that it did happen. I'm glad that that falling out happened, because it also shows you like who's really down for you and who's not. People who will use people to get ahead and to get information out of them, no matter if the person is good or not, those aren't the kind of people that I want around me. I'm sorry. They're not the kind of people I want around me at all. So, with that being said, I still don't take back anything, but I will say that, you know, a lot of stuff could be had resolved with a conversation, but knowing the after effect and what came later, nah, I'm good. It's cool. Sometimes it's best to be on your own. It's actually, I will say this, you can be cordial with people, and like I would listen. If I seen Sharrell and Perry out in public, would I acknowledge them? I mean, if we made eye contact, I would have been like, hello, how's it going? Oh, I hope you guys are doing well. But as far as being friends and being cool, no, because if they did it one time, they'll do it again. And you can't be cool with my enemies. Just like I wouldn't necessarily be cool with their enemies, right? Like, you don't see me be all like, oh yeah, let me contact Cuda Brown. Well, I guess them and Cuda Brown are cool now, so it is what it is. You know, I don't hate Cuda Brown. Cuda Brown is just Cuda Brown. But you know, like, I know who you don't rock with, and you know who I don't rock with. So it's a mutual respect. That's how I felt. And again, it wasn't all jealousy, you guys. I want to clarify that. Let's be clear. It wasn't all jealousy, because the fool had been on their channel before. Talking about the knot had been on their channel before. So it wasn't that. It was literally him showing them videos that I had already put on my channel, trying to pass it off like he's the one who discovered these videos. I'm all like, wait, that's the same shit that I've been playing on my channel. You know, you got that shit for me. And then you go on like platform this Potterhead. That's what the problem was, you guys. And literally, he came in there to try to cause dysfunction and get them to fall out with me. And it worked. It worked. Now, I know the question, and I put it in the description of this video. How are you? Wait, how many enemies do you have? 88. I think it was like 80. I think we ended at 85. 85 nemesis or beasts that I had on here. By the way, I was reading Jay's comment. When people show you who they are, yep, believe them. Damn, I had a point. Damn, I was making some point, and then I just lost it, y'all. Damn, it was a really good point I was making. It was something philosophical. When yeah. So him doing that, that's what I didn't like. I was all like, oh, the question. Am I going to let Denat come between all my relationships? I let him come between family. I let him come between YouTube shits, friends, and all that. Am I going to let him come between everybody? No, I'm not going to let him come between everybody. It's case by case. Like, say if tomorrow Dazzle wants to be cool with him, I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Now, would I let Dazzle back on my channel? Fuck no. But I'll be like, oh, you can go over there. You got your choice. Oh, let me give y'all the real answer. Anybody that be over there rocking with him, get the fuck up out of here. Fuck you, motherfuckers. That's how I feel, and I'm standing on that shit, nigga. I'm standing on that shit. If you want to go over there, fuck you, motherfuckers. I said it, damn it. Screw all this being nice and shit. Oh, that felt good, y'all. Oh my God. Oh. Yo, I tried. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried. Y'all, I swear I tried. I tried to be so mature. I tried. No, if you want to go, fuck you. If you want to go in there, that's how I feel. Damn it. Am I wrong for how I feel? Am I wrong? Y'all don't know how good that felt. That felt so good to say that. Oh, man, yeah. If you want to go over there, be over there. I'm cool with that. But just don't bring your ass back over here. And yes, I understand we share subscribers. I get that. It happens or whatever, right? But there's certain people who, like, I'll give you a perfect example. Denitria, I better not see Denitria over there. I better not see Casey over there, so forth and so forth. Like, there's people who I'm all like, nah, no, you mine, right? But there's other people like I'll be like, oh shit, I don't even know who you are. You can go over there. I don't care. Like, that's how I feel. But essentially, if I feel like I've had a personal conversation with you and then you're over there rocking and kicking it with, somebody I don't really know. Oh, okay. That's fine. But somebody that I'm really cool with and you go, yeah, no, you ain't got no excuse. I ain't taking that shit. And listen, and let's be clear, because this is where the brigading comes into play. I'm not saying you can't watch it. You can definitely watch it. There's somebody who I'm like really cool with, and they be like, yeah, I'll watch him, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes he's funny, blah, blah, blah. But they don't be all like sending him super chats and be all like, oh, I love you and all this other stuff. Now that's different. Like, if you want to watch. Listen, I always say, I hope his channel grows to 50 million bajillion subscribers. I hope he get all the subscribers. I hope he get all the money. all the raw turkeys that he liked to stuff. I hope he gets all of that. I wish him much success. Listen. He said his movie is on Amazon. I think on the members, I'll do a review on his movie. I'm gonna support his movie. He he said it was on Amazon, but then he said it's on Apple. See, he don't even know where his movie is. Now, did his movie chart? More than likely not. But I'm gonna support the movie. I ain't no hater. I'm gonna support the movie. I'm gonna watch it. Now, if it's on Apple TV, I ain't got Apple TV, so I ain't watching it. So if it's on Amazon, I'll give it a, I'll take a look at it. Oh, it's on your channel? Oh, well, shit. We'll just watch it on the Critic channel. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, probably on Tubi. Oh, the trailer. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. He tried to mock Armand by dancing like him, and yeah, again, his obsession with the different YouTubers and shit like that. You gotta stop that. You really gotta stop that. Nobody wants no problems with you. Nobody want no issues with you. You literally create the problems and issue, and then you try to hide your hands. Just like, why am I in the thumbnail with my y'all know that photo? Shout out to Prue, aka Pure T. Shout out to her because she's the one who made that photo with me with the hair. He got that as his thumbnail right now. And I guess he had me in the title and he was dragging me, but he edited the video so you can't even see it. It's basically nothing. But again, that's an example of what he likes to do. He likes to try to put shit out there and then hide his hands like he didn't do anything. But yet, if I drag him behind my membership, he'd be like, he's talking about me behind my membership. Okay, yeah, that's for my members. Okay. All right. That's exclusive content. Me dragging you. You're welcome. What's up, Jazz? I see everybody coming in the building. Please hit that like button. But yeah, y'all, that's how I feel. And like I said, the maturity in me is just realizing, like, me and the couple, we probably could have just had a conversation, been done with it. But my thing was like, hey, if you want to be over there, be over there. Now, the shit that happens afterwards, I didn't like that. And it more or less lets me know, like, I made the right decision. Excuse me. So I don't regret that. I don't regret it. I'm just saying the maturity in me, I could see where I went wrong in the situation because all the stuff that they said that I was saying, I didn't say that. And I'm not even going to repeat it because I don't even want to give it light. But again, this is the maturity in me. So I just wanted to let you guys have it and see it. I'm pretty sure people are going to talk about this either tonight or tomorrow. It is what it is. But no beef between me and Sharrell and Perry. It's no beef. I'm vegan at this point. I'm fat. I ain't vegan. But there's no beef. There's no nothing. So you won't hear me throw shade at them or say anything. Hey, we ain't got nothing. Hey, listen. They learned their lesson, right? So now that they learned their lesson, it ain't nothing. It's nothing. And there's no beef between me and Powderhead either. There is none. I cannot have a beef with somebody who is obviously an obsessed fan. I can't have a beef with that person either. So it is what it is. But that's the maturity in me. So we're going to go ahead and get the hell up out of here. But please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. And we out. Deuces, everybody. Oh, and watch my video. Because we got to talk about Shaniqua Thompson, 50 Cent baby mama. She exposed him. She was saying a lot of shit, y'all. Let me share the link to that video. Because we definitely going to have to do a live on that one. Because she was talking about dad, like she was talking about them all. Dang, where the hell did the video go, y'all? Hold on. Uh-oh, I don't see the video. Uh-oh, yes I do. Hold on. Okay. share it here. Okay, here we go. That's the link right there. See you guys in the comments. We out. Deuces, everybody.